Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real on the Real. How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
My name is UC.
And I'm IJ.
And I'm Dior.
Before we get into it, everyone, we need you to subscribe, and comment below. And so let's get started.
Okay.
So we are going to be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 13, episode 13, where we finally have Cynthia's dream wedding. We have been waiting since last season for it to happen.
Yeah.
10, 10, 20. It's finally here. So it
Can I
starts. Mhm.
can I say something?
Yeah.
I just want to say it out for all those that are concerned about COVID. Like, I'm surprised that she did have the wedding in spite of COVID, because back then in October, COVID was pretty rampant,
Hmm.
and it was a major, major concern.
And
Right.
everyone wasn't masked up either.
And
No,
she
no
had
one was doing it.
250 plus guests there.
And they were close together too.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was there was
so,
no social distancing at all.
and to later come out and say, you know, that no, nobody contacted COVID at my event, my wedding, you really don't know that.
You can't say that.
No.
Yeah.
And the biggest concern wasn't everybody's safety, it was the weather. Like, I was like, are our
Well,
priorities straight?
Wendy did read her, and Wendy was like, "Okay, you're planning this huge event in the middle of a pandemic, right before the worst part of the pandemic was supposed to happen, because it was right before the holidays." So she was being selfish. She wanted her dream wedding, and that's what she got.
Yeah, I mean, I expected to see extra precautions, like everyone in mask, hand sanitizers, like the ceremony spaced out appropriately. So it was a little surprising.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
But people didn't even care because
It's
they
Atlanta
came.
too. It's very lax there. So I wasn't really that surprised. I
COVID
have a
was just like not a big deal.
yeah, I have a friend who lives in Atlanta, and she's like, no one really cares. The restaurants were wide open. It's not a big deal, that much in Atlanta. So yeah,
Okay.
the show began with her lamenting about the weather, and her having her rehearsal dinner, in her house with pizza boxes everywhere, and her in her Timberlands, and whatchamacallit looking snatched with her new boobies. Who was it again? Eva looking really good, because she I don't know if it
Man,
was a boob job or if it was breastfeeding, but she had some big breasts that were not there last season.
I have to say that I do compliment Cynthia. Her and Eva used to have a little bit of shading constantly going on. So
Hmm.
for Cynthia to invite her and
I
have
think
her
No,
be a
it
last
was
guest,
very
season,
short lived. The shade was
yeah,
very short lived. And then
yeah,
they
last season
became
they were
BFF.
besties. Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, Kenya was a little jealous of their relationship last year because they got to be so close.
I
Hmm.
did forget that. I did. I thought,
Mhm.
okay, maybe so. I was just surprised that Eva showed up. And does anybody know why Eva didn't come back this season?
She said that she had enough,
Yeah,
right?
she said that the social justice was more important to her, so she felt like it was more important for her to do that than be on the show.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, that
Hmm.
was okay, understandable.
I don't know what she's been doing for social justice.
Maybe she's doing. Well, you know what? Maybe she's doing things behind the scene.
Very behind.
So sometimes when you do things behind the scene, you don't have to say it, and maybe that's what she's been doing. Plus, she's on that talk show, so radio
What talk
show,
show?
the radio show.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe she uses that as a platform.
And that show moved to Houston. I don't know if she has or Texas, I think. So I don't know if she has to fly or do
Or she's
anything.
just doing it from home or something.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not sure about
Right.
Okay.
Hmm. So then, while the aunties were having their rehearsal dinner, the nieces were having their a night at Nice that Shimia was putting on. they're with the little hashtag girls just want to have fun. So all the youngins were having their little party, where they would just, be relaxed and no judgment, a judgment free zone, which didn't last very long because in a hot second they were judging each other, getting ready to throw down in fights
Yes.
over nothing and nonsense. And Toya is just worse than Kenya, actually, because she has no loyalty.
Yeah, she was
She's just
bouncing back and
back
forth.
and
Like,
forth, back and forth, starting like drama with everyone. First, her and Drew were booty popping on each other, and the next minute they were hating each other. So it was like a tennis match going on, and then she started throwing mad shade at Kenya, who's supposed to be her bestie, saying, "Oh, you girls, I think Kenya was the one who was talking to the blogs."
yeah.
No one even asked her. No one was even talking about it.
But you know what? Maybe she's seen Kenya's true side.
No,
And
what she's trying to do is be friends with everyone. She wants to be cool with the aunties. She wants to be cool with the nieces. And so she's being loyal to no one. And people are seeing her for who she is.
Mhm.
No one's trusting her.
how do you think Kenya's feeling about it? Truly feeling about it?
She's gonna be butthurt. She's gonna be really hurt when she finds out. You know, of course she is, because she thinks that she has someone who, another friend, and she's not a friend.
But we do have to remember that they haven't known each other that long because she didn't even introduce Toya to the show. Didn't Candy? Was it
Yeah,
Candy?
Candy did.
She's
Yeah.
Candy's friend.
Friend, yeah.
I
And
wanted to bring that
Toya
up.
left Candy in the dust.
Well, you know what? I think probably more than likely, Candy told her, do your own thing, create your own scenes, and so forth. And she did. And she saw Kenya as a way of getting in. And now she's probably jumping off the Kenya wagon, but jumping off of it the wrong way.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
what's happening.
Hmm. But I missed the scene last episode when was it Candy that told Toya about the divorce?
No, it wasn't what happened was it was Candy, her husband,
Hmm.
and her assistant, and then Toya. And they were all sitting down talking, eating. And Candy asked Toya, hey, did
Um,
Kenya tell you about her divorce and how he's trying to get her for alimony? And somehow when Toya answered, I didn't think she'd been told, but it seemed like
I think
she's
she kind of alluded to, oh yeah, she told me. I just wasn't sure who else she told. She kind of said it like that.
But do
right.
you think she told her?
I don't know. For some reason, I thought she didn't know.
Yeah,
That's the
it
feeling
seemed
I
like she
got.
didn't at first, but then she kind of tried to swing it as
Play it
if,
off?
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Candy
I'm
might
not
have.
really sure if she knew or not, but for
Mhm,
some reason, we know Candy knew. I don't think she knew, but try to pretend that she knew.
Mhm.
mhm. So why do you? Yeah, I guess she told the girls at the party. Do you think she let it spill because she was drunk, or that she was really trying to become like a niece? She was trying to be close to the girls by spilling beans on Kenya.
I just think it goes back to that she just has no loyalty. I think
Yeah.
she was trying to, spread a little gossip, and I don't know if we could say it was because she was drunk. I think she did it intentionally.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's sad, I might
It is.
say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor Kenya. I almost feel sorry for her
I
because
do.
you like she needs I guess at the time this was filming, she probably needed some close friends.
Well, she
But
does. She has
to,
two. She
yeah,
has. She has.
Cynthia
Um,
and Candy.
Cynthia and Candy, who
yeah.
those are the two I would want to be, especially Candy. Those are the
Yeah.
two that I
But
That's
I
those are the two I'd
wonder,
want to be riding with.
right? But I wonder outside of the show, I know they each have their own real friends outside the show, don't you think?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think she's friends with Claudia Jordan too, who used to
Right.
be on
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
Housewives of Atlanta.
And I think Claudia's friends with. I think all four of them are friends outside of the show too. because
Okay.
Claudia was at whatchamacallit's wedding also.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There were some interesting people at the wedding because I thought I saw
Sheree.
who?
Sheree.
I thought I saw her too.
Sheree was there. She by Sheree.
Oh, Sheree.
Sheree.
I thought I saw her too.
I thought
Sheree
I
was
saw
there.
the guy. He's an Instagram comedian, Country
Oh,
Wayne.
oh, I don't know him.
I love Country
I
Wayne.
feel like I saw him.
Hmm.
Country Wayne's hilarious.
But yeah, it was just some random people. But it makes me think that if you were really trying to do COVID, you could have cut some of those people out. You just invited everyone.
Right. I cannot stand whatchamacallit from Real House of Potomac.
Giselle,
No, the
Karen,
old Karen.
was she there? Oh, okay.
She was there. She was there. Oh, I used to like her. Now she is so full of herself with her perfume. Oh.
Where is that perfume sold? Has anyone ever
I
smelled
think
it?
a lot of places. I think it's doing well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get back to something really quick. What do you think about Marlo and Portia? Do you think that Portia is getting upset with Marlo because of her friendship with Kenya?
She says she's not, but I think she has feelings about it. I do. Mhm.
And if you were Marlo, do you really think it's in your best interest to be aligning yourself with Kenya?
Listen, I'd be like Marla said, ain't no one gonna tell me who I can and can't be friends with. No one's
I
gonna
guess
do
I
that.
never thought that Marlo and Portia were especially close. Like,
Yeah, I
I
didn't think so
never,
either.
I mean, I just thought Marlo was like just cool with
Hmm.
most of them.
Right.
Mhm.
She had like her, I think initially she was really close to Nene.
Nini, yeah.
And since Nene's not there, she's just kind of like probably trying to redevelop her relationship with everyone. But I never
Okay.
seen her cling to any of the other girls
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
And I especially wasn't gonna, I would never let Portia, of all people, tell me who I could be friends with, especially being as old as Marlo is. Like, no, that wouldn't work for me.
And it's funny how people are thinking because I saw that Marlo and Kenya used the same hashtag. It wasn't me. Hashtag it wasn't me.
Right.
It was, that was that's something that besties might do.
Well, Marlo said that Kenya's blocked. She still hasn't unblocked Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she said that was just a coincidence. But from the scenes from next week, she did tell Kenya what Toya was doing, what Toya was saying. She's the one that spilled the beans on Toya, which she should, you know. And I don't think that it was like Portia's trying to make it like that Kenya was scheming and to like be friends with Marlo and it was a plan. I don't think that was the case at all. You know, I think that.
no, I mean, that, from what they showed us, obviously they don't show everything, but
Mhm.
I mean, it really was Cynthia that really kind of brought them together to hash things out.
Mhm.
Right.
And I mean, it seems like Kenya understood why Marlo was feeling the way that she felt and just
Hmm.
decided to bury the hatchet. But yeah, I don't think it was like a plot or anything.
Right. Yeah.
I did get pulled away from the TV for a moment. What happened with the toplessness? And I didn't have time to go
They were
back
playing
and
like Jengas, kind of like a truth or dare Jenga. And
Yeah.
so Marlo got a dare to do 5 laps topless.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
she did it.
Yeah, she did
Mhm.
it. Yeah.
And then did the camera show anything?
Yeah. She was topless.
And
But
how
how
did
did she have like things on her hiding her nipples? Like how did that happen? Like
so did they know ahead of time?
I think it must have because she had nipple covers on.
Oh, I thought that they just blurted out.
Oh, maybe they did. I
I
thought
thought
she had.
they blurted out.
Oh, maybe it was a blur out.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe it was a
But
blur
I
out.
was just curious, why didn't she have a bra on though? Because it
Maybe
seemed like she pulled up her shirt and she just had her breast out. So
she
was she
did.
not
She didn't
wearing
have
a
a bra
bra?
on.
And I was
And you know
confused as to why Toya had her stuff taped up. I mean, I know she had a white shirt. Was that why?
well, Well, I guess a lot of women like they don't wear bras, and they like
I mean, I know they get surgeries and stuff, but
yeah, I think
like
maybe like
I
if
feel
they
like
have
after a certain
implants.
age, you kind of
Well, I
always
think
need
if
to
you
wear a
have
bra.
implants, you don't need a bra. So maybe Donna Atlanta, or if you're in that type of like reality TV land, you don't wear a bra.
Okay. Thank you for that. And maybe that's why she had nipple covers.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
Yeah,
she wasn't
because
Yeah,
wearing a bra.
maybe she
right.
did then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, nice to know. Nice. I wear a bra
I
every
wear a
day.
bra all day, every day, even to bed. So,
When I was a kid in church, one day we went on a camping trip and I was all young and I heard the camp counselor say, you know, if you when you get older, if you don't wear your bras all the time, your breasts will sag. From then on, I even wear a bra to bed from the
yeah, I
age of
wear a bra to
13
bed.
on. It just stuck with me.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not uncomfortable for me. Some women can't stand bras. It doesn't bother me at
It
all.
doesn't bother. And I wear underwire bras. It
Me
doesn't bother
too.
me at all.
No, not at
I
all.
won't wear regular bras. It has to be underwire
Yeah, me too.
to
Yeah.
lift these puppies up. Yeah. That
So, what did you guys think about the wedding and the wedding dress?
I liked her dress. I thought she
I,
looked good in it.
I thought
yeah.
she looked fat.
When I saw the pictures right afterwards, I wouldn't say fat, but I thought she looked wider than
I
I
never,
would have expected her to.
yeah, I never thought she looked big, but I thought in that dress she looked dumb. And I'm sorry to say it because I love Cynthia and I always think she looks fantastic, but I thought she looked big in that dress. I feel bad saying it, but I do. I thought she looked big in it. It was a
I
beautiful dress.
I
Beautiful.
Yeah.
think I think that with the circumstances of COVID
Hmm.
and people not being out and about like how they usually are, and still that mentality, even though we do see them out and about with age, and because she is in her 50s, with age, your metabolism slows down tremendously.
Hmm.
She's probably stressed and stress eating still, you know. And
Hmm.
so, with that being said, everything combined, maybe she didn't lose as much weight as she thought she was going to lose.
I mean,
Hmm.
I didn't see like she didn't have any bulges or
No,
anything.
no, I
I
think
just
it's
think it's the illusion of the gown just made her look wider, or the way it
right,
was shaped. I think she just
right.
looked wider,
Yeah.
but she didn't look like she wasn't like busting out of it or
No,
anything.
no, nothing like that. And then also her arms look bigger because usually she looks great. Like even at the bachelorette party, she looked fantastic. Remember she had that short white short shorts on.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
She looked great. I think
yeah.
maybe she got really stressed out and maybe she was, I don't know, but
I said stress eating, but
yeah,
where was Nene at?
she was not
She
there.
wasn't. I don't
I
think she
looked
was
for her.
invited because I don't think they're not on good terms, are they? I didn't
I
think they
don't
were on
know.
good terms.
I
Hmm.
don't know.
I didn't even think of Nina. You're right. She was not there.
I was looking for her gold locks and I did not see it.
No,
I
yeah,
was disappointed.
I think around the time of the wedding, I think Nene had said that she didn't want to go or she didn't get
Oh.
invited or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. As
About
far as the
this.
wedding itself, I don't know. I mean, they showed the footage from her videographer, so you would think that it would be good if they were putting together a wedding video.
Right.
Um, so I don't know if it's the fact that Bravo production wasn't there. I just think it didn't look as much
Beautiful.
as she
Yeah.
stressed about like how she wanted the wedding to look. From what we saw, it didn't look spectacular or anything. It just
No. Maybe she couldn't get like everything that she wanted because of COVID, but it didn't look like lavish. Is that what you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And even like just the people on the dance floor. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the footage we saw. Maybe it just looked off. I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm.
It looked
But did
cheap.
you hear the
And it looked
people?
kind of crowded too, like just like congested.
Yeah. And did you hear the people talking about both? That is all that's on everybody's mind.
Even at the wedding. Right.
Because it
Okay.
probably had just come out around that time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Can I ask you guys? I just need to find out what was Toya and what was like the Toya and Drew arguing about? Toya and Drew arguing about. I just still don't even understand where it came from.
Just
Toya,
pettiness.
I mean, I don't know. Drew was mad at Toya for talking about, I guess, what she was doing at the wedding. And
Oh no,
Toya
at
brought
the
up
at
that she
wedding.
didn't feel like, I mean, yeah, at the bachelorette party. And Toya was saying that she didn't, a married woman shouldn't have behaved that way.
Mhm.
And then she started talking about her marriage being in trouble. And I don't know where she got that from. Maybe just from, I guess, what happened earlier in the season with
Mhm.
Drew. But and then Drew was talking about something else. But this wasn't where she brought up that she was sleeping with a pastor, right? It wasn't this
No.
episode. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so they must have another get together. Maybe
Yeah.
they need to stop having get togethers.
Yeah, so it was about nothing. And then I guess it really stung Drew that Toya said your marriage isn't doing well. Because that's when Drew stood up and was like,
Well,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
You
So
know when there's like a little bit of truth
the
to
truth,
it,
oh, yeah.
that
Hmm.
just you go off.
Right, right. Because if there was no truth of, she would have been like, girl, bye. You don't even
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. Sit down. But she got mad
Hmm.
and she started standing up and
And then
acting
she
all stupid.
started going off making claims that we all know isn't true, like she did with the wig when she said that her wigs were made by the top designers. Started saying that her marriage was perfect and her husband was perfect. And we're like, girl, okay, no, nobody's.
No, no. Her wigs were a mess. Again, she had another blonde bad wig on again. It's like, girl, stop buying all these cheap bad
The
wigs.
black one looked the best to me.
Yeah,
That
right.
had the part down the middle, like that one looked the best. I was like,
She has like a
wear
million bad wigs. Just buy two good ones
that.
and wear them, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be okay with that.
Right.
Well, next week's episode looks like it's going to be really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're
Hmm.
going to New Orleans, right?
Hmm.
Do we know
Yeah.
what for? Just to go?
I think just to go girls trip again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, did we see, because I had to leave and come back, leave and come back. Did we see Drew sing?
No,
No.
her voice went out. She was on vocal rest. All she
Oh,
was
that.
doing to warm up, right? She should have rested it a long time ago. 2 episodes ago.
Right.
I was waiting though, because I can't remember what she sounds like. So I wanted to hear her sing.
Right. Right.
Um, and what was she singing? Angel of Mine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, you could have sang that.
I know.
That doesn't
So
take
why do you
the
think she
strength
didn't
or
sing it? You
anything.
think that she wasn't prepared?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, but my voice is just not
The
at
day
my
of,
best
the
yet.
day of the
The
wedding,
day
like
of. It's like,
you knew
girl,
your voice
stop.
wasn't feeling up to it,
I
before
don't even
that. You
believe
could have given
her.
her.
I don't believe her.
You think she just didn't want to sing it?
No, I just think she was scared to sing or something. I just
But
can't
she's
believe
been on
I think
TV and everything. Did Candy step in and sing?
no.
There
She
was
was a
no,
bridesmaid.
yeah.
No, she didn't. I don't know why.
Well, she should have gotten Portia then to sing that song for her then.
Portia would have done it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
They could have got Portia to do it. Portia's dress looked beautiful, by the way. I thought she looked really good in it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so did Kenya's dress look really pretty too.
The bridesmaid's dress,
Mixed
the
dress,
black
yeah.
one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, yep.
And
Dennis was not dressed in the right colors. I'm guessing they had
I
to do
didn't see
some
him
like
at the wedding. I missed it.
they showed when she mentioned that Dennis was there, they showed like a little screenshot of him. He had like a burgundy top on, like a burgundy suit jacket on. I
Uh,
think from what I could tell, it looks like everyone was supposed to wear black.
oh, okay.
okay. But
Mm-hmm.
last but not least, I'm happy that Cynthia's dad was invited to the wedding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just have to, move on.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Yeah.
worked out that he couldn't make it. So it was just like
Right. Right.
she had she was able to invite him and she
Right.
also didn't have to deal with the drama. So that's a,
Right.
a
That was a
win-win.
plus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, did we hit all the points?
I did.
I
We
think
did.
so. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad that Cynthia finally got married. She had a
Yeah.
dream wedding. I think her and Mike will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, will live happily ever after.
I'm hoping
And that will
so.
be her last wedding.
Hmm.
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
and you know what? I wonder if if Bravo had to pay Cynthia for that filming
For
because
the
because Cynthia paid for her own production crew to do it. Bravo didn't film it because of the pandemic and
Hmm.
concerns. So I wonder if since it did air and she paid for it, if they had to pay her for it.
That would make sense.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I know. I would tell them, you got to pay for this.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know who else would have aired it, but
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
All right.
Do you
You
want to
want to
take it
take it
away,
away,
Dior?
Dior?
Oh, again, thank you for joining us today. Join us next week where we talk about the New Orleans trip. If you like us, like, comment, and subscribe below.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.